everyone, what is up? Welcome back to part 2 of Lululemon's outerwear video. If you missed part 1, be sure to go check that out. I'll have it linked up here in the cards for you and down below in the description. But that video covered all of the winter down-filled parkas that Lululemon has to offer. In this video, we're going to be covering all of the rain jackets, windbreakers, and more fashionable jackets and outerwear that Lululemon has to offer right now. I will be trying everything on so you can see what they look like, and I'll have them all linked down below in the description, so be sure to check those out if you're interested in shopping any of these jackets in this video. It really helps and supports my channel. But without further ado, let's jump right into it and discuss all of the other jackets Lululemon has to offer. We're going to talk about the more fashionable jackets. These are the ones that kind of didn't really fit into a rain jacket or windbreaker, or a puffy jacket is kind of more for that fashion piece. But let's jump right into it. So the first one we have here is the reversible fleece jacket. Now these ones sold out so quickly. I do see them kind of restocking them in a couple sizes every now and then, so be sure to keep an eye on those. These ones are kind of your basic teddy coat. I absolutely love the feel of these ones. They are super soft and fluffy and cozy. However, I'm not a huge fan of the colors. I'm not gonna lie. I do like the teddy coat type of jacket, and I do like that you can reverse this so the fleece can be on the inside as well, and you kind of have more of a smooth looking jacket on the outside. I do find these ones really oversized, so I still wear a size 2 for this ones, or I would purchase a size 2. This one is kind of a relaxed fit, just at the hip length as well. If I was to purchase this one, probably would get it either in the red merlot or the white opal color. Probably white opal, but again, white jackets are very hard to keep clean, but I think these are a really cute kind of fleecy teddy jacket for the fall time. The next kind of fleecy jacket we have is the long textured fleece jacket. Again, I feel like this is very similar to the reversible fleece jacket, however, it's just not reversible. It's a lot longer and very oversized. I would honestly size down in this one, I feel like, just because it is so oversized. And if you want it to be oversized, then, you know, stay true to size. But it is a bum covering length, so just kind of that upper thigh just below the hip type of area. This one I did not think looks very flattering on me. I am very petite, so I feel like I just kind of drown in it, and it just looks way too oversized and awkward on me. But a few people have it at work. It's super cute on them, and I do see a lot of people trying it on as well that it looks great on. So if you kind of like the more oversized look, if that's your style, then definitely check this jacket out. I don't know, I didn't really like either of them, and it was pretty expensive. They do come in kind of the extra small, medium large, extra large sizing. So again, I really struggle with that. I feel like same with the scubas and anything else that comes in those kind of size ranges. Maybe if it came in like a 2, 4, 6, 8 type of sizing, it would be better, but again, just the oversize is just a miss for me. That is a good option if you want a teddy jacket. All right, and the last one we have in this line is the textured fleece half zip. I think this one is super cute. I love the half zip. However, kind of the same problem with the scuba oversize. I find the hood very heavy and kind of makes the jacket sit farther back on the body, but it is super cute. It is very cropped. However, I'd almost say it is waist length or just above the hip for me, at least. Maybe that's just because the jacket itself is being pulled back by the hood, but the same nice soft fleecy material. I like the half zip portion of it as well. It has a giant kangaroo pocket in the front. It is supposed to be relaxed fit, so a little bit more of a boxier fit. However, that being said, I still tried on a 2, which I thought was fine. It was kind of like a little bit more oversized for me, and I thought that was, you know, still a cute look. I think this is kind of a cute sweater jacket for the fall, or maybe for like inside for the winter. Might be a little bit warm for that. Overall, I think it's still a cute jacket, and I think I would be inclined to buy this one out of the 3 fleece jackets that I just talked about. All right, the next jacket we are going to discuss is the NonStop reversible bombers and the bomber vest. So this one for me, I don't know, I'm not really a bomber gal, so it doesn't really excite me that much. I do have a lot of people coming in and asking for it or trying it on, and they seem to like it, so there's that. It is about a hip length, and then it is also classic fit. It is water repellent, the Glide fabric, and it does have the Primaloft as well to kind of keep it a little bit warmer, kind of more meant for that transitional period as well. I believe they had this last year, if not, you know, in previous years before that as well, but I definitely know they had it last year. The kind of outside is that nice water repellent fabric, and then the inside, or the side you could reverse it to, looks more of like a shiny puffy jacket part, which I don't know, for me, I don't think I would wear them either way, and that's kind of like why I've not really gravitated towards these bombers. I do think it is a nice like silhouette and shape as a bomber jacket, so if that's something you're looking for, it would be great. And same with the vest. Again, I just don't think it really does much for me, but it's the same, you know, jacket spec as the full jacket, just in a vest format. I just found it kind of awkward and bulky, especially in the vest. For me, just a little bit more square than I would like to be, and again, that comes from the relaxed fit of it. And for me, I just prefer kind of the down for it all, slim fit kind of silhouette for a vest. That's kind of my opinion on that. But again, a lot of people come in and ask for this. I think it's a great transition piece as well, kind of more geared towards that end of summer, early fall time, I feel like. Okay, the next jacket we have here is the Always Effortless jacket. Now, this one is definitely more of a fashion piece in my opinion. It does have water repellent fabric. It is definitely a lighter jacket, so again, kind of that late summer or even like summer evening into kind of early fall type of jacket for where I live, in my opinion. It is more of a classic fit and hip length. The only thing that really bothered me about this jacket was the two giant pockets right here on the chest. It does open up and have like a zippered pocket, as you'll see in the try on. I don't know, I just don't think that it really does anything for me. It wasn't flattering for me, and I just find them kind of awkward looking on the jacket, but nonetheless, I'm not even sure, like maybe that's just me. It is supposed to be windproof, and it does have like a hood that you can like tuck up into the collar with a cinchable hem as well, so you can kind of adjust the jacket to be a little bit more slimming, I guess. Again, I just don't think this jacket really did anything for me personally, and for where I live, I just don't think I have that much use for a lighter jacket. I would rather just wear a sweater or a hoodie or something like that rather than throwing on a jacket. Okay, the next one, unfortunately, we didn't have in my size in my store, but we did have them in store, and this is the Always There trench coat. For me, I don't know, I just don't really like the look of this jacket, and it is a very long jacket, so again, going back to the longer jackets, it's just not something that is flattering for me. I'm only 5'2", so I find it just looks way too long, and then it looks ridiculous and a little bit silly. This one is supposed to be waterproof, the Glide fabric as well, a little bit more dressy. It is more of a relaxed fit and calf length. That's where it is supposed to hit on you. I do like that Lululemon came out with kind of more of a fancier coat as well, not just like athleisure type, which I think is excellent for those, you know, who maybe work an office job or have, you know, other fancier occasions to wear this jacket to. I think that can be a great option. That's kind of the jacket. Let me know if you tried it or what your thoughts are on the trench coat. Okay, so the next few jackets are kind of a part of the same line, same material, and they are the Insulated Quilted jackets. Now, the first one we're going to chat about here is the pullover one, which is kind of more of a half zip with that kangaroo pocket. It is more of that quilted stitch detailing, obviously, as the name suggests. For me though, I don't really get it. It's not something I would gravitate towards in my style. It does give me very kind of like English riding, horse jumping vibes, equestrian things, which is not really my personal style, but a lot of people have it at the store and it looks absolutely adorable on them. I don't mind it so much in the purple, but I don't know, just the black looks kind of weird to me. I just don't like the shininess. It kind of looks like Teletubby tummy pocket thing. So that's kind of my personal thoughts on that. Again, I feel like this one is a little bit lighter as well. So you can layer it, but it's not like a winter jacket. Definitely more of a transitional or statement piece in my opinion. But with the pullover, they also have the jacket, which doesn't actually have a zipper. It is only front clasp buttons with a kind of side zipper pocket as well. I just didn't really understand this one. It's not for me. That's okay. Again, same kind of product features. It doesn't have the cinchable portions of it, just kind of the zippered pockets, and again, a very light jacket. They also have the quilted long bomber, which kind of just looks like you're wearing a quilted blanket in my opinion. Again, the snap button closures. Unfortunately, we didn't have this one in my store for me to try on. Hopefully you can kind of get an idea from the pictures on the website. I know that's really hard and kind of it is supposed to be about knee length or just above the knee, which again I feel like is really awkward length for me personally. But yeah, there is the insulated quilted jacket line. All right, and last in this category we have the ready to go jacket. I feel like this one is kind of more of your standard lightweight black jacket. They don't really have any other colors at the moment. I think they had like a blue one at some point. Maybe that was last year, or maybe that's in my head. I'm not really sure. It does have a cinchable kind of draw cord near the waist lower hem part. I found that kind of the one feature that I didn't really like. It kind of made it flare and ruffle really weird at the bottom. That wasn't really, you know, my jam or doing anything for me personally. Otherwise, like, it's kind of your standard lightweight black jacket, a great staple kind of for summer or, you know, early fall. It is water repellent. It is like a classic fit, hip length, so really not much else to say about it. I don't know, it just wasn't really doing anything for me personally, but if you need kind of a standard black jacket, then this might be a good option for you. All right, moving into the next category of rain jackets and windbreakers. First up, we have a tried and true classic, the Rain Rebel. This one is your pretty standard rain jacket. It is longer length, about mid to upper thigh. It is a classic fit. It is waterproof, obviously. It's made from the Glide fabric, which I feel like most of the coats are going to be made from. It is also seam sealed but still breathable. It does have a back vent, which, you know, adds for that breathability. You are able to cinch the waist as well for this jacket. And it also has the reflective details on the cuffs. Now, I feel like this one is definitely a lighter rain jacket. So if you are still chilled, then you definitely need to layer up. I do find this jacket fits a little bit more snug, so I size up to a 4 in this one. I just find it a little bit tight in the shoulder area. It's not super stretchy in that sense either, but other than that, if you are in search of a rain jacket, I think this is a fantastic option. If you're looking for a bit of a warmer jacket, I definitely would check out the Repel Shell rain jacket. This one is more of a soft shell jacket in the outer portion of the jacket. It does have a nice fleecy interior, which is super great. Again, I find this one fits just a little bit tight. It is supposed to be more of a slim fit for the jacket, and again, it hits just below the hip, so just bum covering length. I do really like this jacket. I love the interior of it. It's still waterproof. The Repel Shell, again, is more of a soft shell looking feeling fabric. It is also windproof, and this one just has a little bit more stretch than the Rain Rebel. But I do find that this is a great alternative to the Rain Rebel if you are looking for just a little bit more warmth. They also have a shorter version of this jacket called the Cross Chill Jacket Repel Shell. I really like this one better, I think. I just not a huge fan of the longer soft shell jacket perhaps look on myself. I really like the kind of shorter jacket appearance. This one has more reflective details as well and is kind of more designed for running. I feel like it's basically just the shorter version of the Rain Rebel. It's still that waterproof rappel shell fabric and it's also windproof. Still has the 4-way stretch and the nice soft fleecy interior. So again, a great transition piece for the spring or fall, even for, you know, cooler summer nights as well. I think this jacket is just really sleek and nice looking. It can be dressed up or, you know, worn casually as well in that kind of athleisure fashion. But this one was definitely a win for me. Again, a little bit tight in the shoulders, so I definitely recommend sizing up, especially if you want to layer a little bit underneath it as well. Then definitely consider sizing up 1 or 2 sizes. All right, moving on to another rain jacket here. We have the Stretch Seal jacket. Now these ones are relaxed fit, so they're quite a bit roomier. For me personally, that's something I didn't really enjoy on myself. I also don't really like the pockets on it. For me, I just didn't really like the pocket design on them either. They kind of have those flap pockets as well. It is made from waterproof Stretch Seal fabric. It is windproof, seam sealed. It only has 2-way stretch, so about the same stretch as the Rain Rebel, not like super stretchy, but just a little bit. So the chest pockets also double as vents, so it has extra breathability, but still keeping you nice and dry for those rainy days. I definitely recommend sizing down depending on how you want your jacket to fit. For me personally, I wish we had a 0 for me to try. The 2 was just a little bit too boxy and didn't really look flattering on me. So this is something that I probably would not buy, just in comparison with the other 2 jackets we talked about for rain jackets. I do think that it is a good option if you want more of a relaxed fit, where the other 2 were a slim or classic fit. They also have the long version in the Stretch Seal as well, so it's going to be just about mid-thigh length, but same kind of jacket and the same features for it. It does have a cinchable waist as well in case you're interested to kind of cinch it up a little bit, but again, a relaxed fit, so it is supposed to be more oversized and roomy on the body. That is kind of the rain jackets Lululemon has to offer. But let's take a look into the windbreakers. So the first one we have here is the Fast and Free Windbreaker. Now this one is supposed to be designed for running and training outside, so it is super lightweight. It is very stretchy, supposed to keep that shape retention as well while you are exercising in it. It is made from speed weave fabric. Again, not 100% sure what precisely that means, but it does say that it's supposed to stretch with your body's motion and ease back into shape. So it is a tight fit, so again, kind of more that ergonomic fit, so that, you know, it's not slowing you down while you run. It is hip length. I definitely sized up in this one because of the tight fit. I did go to a 4, which I felt wasn't even too loose on me. I thought the 2 was like way too tight, so definitely consider sizing up, but you do want it to be a snug fit for this one because it is made for running and kind of just a windbreaker, as you know, as you train outside. But if you want it just for more casual wear, then yeah, definitely consider sizing up so that you can layer a little bit more underneath it, because really this one's just made for a light shirt to go underneath it. Again, I don't think I really have a purpose for this one. I don't run outside that often. I get really bad shin splints when I run on pavement, so unfortunately there's not a lot of cross-country trails near me without having to drive pretty far. But if you are a runner and you run outside, I think this one would be perfect, even as a light summer jacket as well, just to wear kind of as a windbreaker. Then that would definitely be suitable for that as well. All right, and the last jacket that I had to try on for you was the Evergreen Anorak. Now this came out last year, I believe, maybe even early this year, I can't quite remember, but I definitely was not a fan of it back then, and I'd have to say that has not changed now. I'm just not a fan of this jacket in particular. It is a pullover, kind of more of a half zip with that kangaroo pocket. It does cinch right at the waist in the middle there, but I just don't like how it kind of sticks out. It is a very light fabric, definitely just a windbreaker type of fabric. It is supposed to be water repellent, so kind of made more for the outdoors in rainier climates, and you can also pack it down into a belt bag, so when you're on the go and you don't want to wear it, then you can just easily carry it that way. but it just doesn't really do anything for me. I'm not a huge fan of the fabric, which is again that Glide fabric, but I feel like it just feels different than the Glide fabric in the other jackets, and it just, you know, wasn't really for me personally. It is windproof, and of course the relaxed fit. It's supposed to be bum covering length, but I would almost say it's just hip length, but definitely made kind of for layering as well. But I don't know, if you enjoy kind of the more tracksuit, slippery, lightweight material, I think this is a good option, and it's not obviously too heavy. Great for that kind of summer, early fall transition as well. So that is going to wrap up all of the jackets and outerwear at Lululemon. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you made it through this video, let me know down in the comments your favorite jacket from Lululemon right now, or one that you might be hoping to purchase in the near future. Be sure to stick around, subscribe to my channel. I have so many Lululemon videos coming for you guys surrounding the holidays, which is going to be super fun. I'm very excited, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!